Hello, let's wait for some people to join in. Let's wait. Okay, it is, it's quite late and it's like getting a little dull at night here in India where I am. The reason I like doing these live chats because it's pre-recorded, it's just there and you can go back and see it at any time, and the whole upload of video is that hassle is eliminated. Okay, so so the good thing is this will be recorded and you can watch it later at any time. Okay, now this is my very first live YouTube video that I am doing here, and the reason I'm doing this is because I did not have it have the record button working very well to record a video, and this is while I was going on my walks and even in my classes and even earlier, a lot of people were asking me about the solar eclipse which is there in April, and so I'm not really a guru, or I'm not somebody who understands all this that much. I am not into astrology. Okay. So hence I thought, let me just give you my piece of information on what I feel and what I will be doing for this around this phase of the solar eclipse. So any eclipse is it's like an indication for me to release or to do a lot of shadow work and ensure, like, on that day your plate is clean, on that day um, cleanse your space, declutter your house, your spirit, your mind, and your body, and your so that when the eclipse passes away and there is a new beginning. This is what I think very strongly, that when there is a new beginning, you get an opportunity to fill in your plate with something new that you would appreciate, something new that you're manifesting, something new that brings a meaning to your life. Okay, and hence I take all the eclipses in a fashion or in a manner that there's a lot of releasing, because emotions also surface quite a bit. So there's a lot of releasing work that you need to do. There's a lot of let go before you can add something new in your plate, before you can add something new in your life, mind, body, and spirit. It does not matter. So today we'll be pulling cards to understand what is it that we need to let go, and what is it that we need to take advice and bring in into our lives. Now, please remember, this is live and a general reading, and it may or may not resonate with everyone. And for the ones who are new on this channel, welcome. This is the channel that we talk about positive lifestyle, and we pull up a lot of guidance from tarot. This is like a monthly guidance that we do, and it's the first live streaming. So thanks, I got the opportunity to do that. And and the ones who are always here, thank you very much. I really appreciate you always being here. Okay. Before I start this reading, I also want to clarify on some pieces of information. So, please do not take all social media like the grain of salt. Okay. um, or take it like a grain of salt, or how do you want to put this across? What I'm trying to say is, do not believe all readings, including mine, on social media as if it is really meant for you, because these are general readings that we do, right? These are general readings that's put up on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube. These are not personalized readings. So if you're reading, also, say for example, if you're thinking of a situation, and I'm going to give you a situation where you're trying to understand in your head, is this person my twin flame or my soulmate? And you pop into a reading, and that reading says, oh, you are dealing with your twin flame. But ideally, you're in a relationship that is extremely narcissistic, that is really bad. And even if you may love this person, just because the reading that has popped up on your screen says it's a twin flame, you don't, or it's a soulmate, you don't have to be in that relationship because of that reading. You have to understand that's a general reading, it's not a personalized reading for you. So think about it practically, use your head. If you're not in a great relationship, you see all red flags, then it's definitely not your flame or soulmate. It's somebody whom you're just attracting from a space of lack. Okay, so I wanted to put it out there. And also be very careful of all these content that comes out here, which talks about, spirituality and non-spirituality and readings and tarot and everything. Just don't blindly follow everything. Please check what does your heart say, check what does your inner voice say, check who you feel like intuitively vibing with. There is no harm in that. Okay, so after I've said that clarity, let's pull some cards first and see gen- what's the generic scenario, which is going to be across all signs and which is going to be during this eclipse season. Okay, immediately the card that flipped up is the moon card here. The moon, a major major arcana card, and the moon, obviously lord goddess Venus. The moon is related to your luxury, it's related to relationships, it's related to emotions, it's related to intuition. So like I said, it's a possibility that there will be a lot of surfaced emotions. Hence, letting go is really really important, releasing is very important. And immediately as we started flipping cards, we got the card which is the moon card. And the moon card also, for me over here, okay, with this, where this energy is on the bridge, all alone, looking at the moon, seeing the reflection in the moon, right? um, I feel that this energy is in, in a space where he or she, the energy is wanting to release, wanting to get in something that is very fulfilling, wanting to balance emotions. So I would suggest everyone to, work some magic out with water. Probably, go towards the ocean, try to get a cleansing bath, salt water bath, and try your best to balance out your emotions. Okay, also the hermit card flipped up. Okay, the hermit again talks about the similar situation that I was talking about, where you need to go inwards, you need to call upon your inner guide, inner channel. Okay, and the hermit is the sage. The hermit is all about mentorship. So maybe at this point in time, when your emotions are out of whack and it is not balanced, maybe you want to take a cleansing or a healing through a spiritual guide or somebody you trust in, okay, or somebody you have faith in. And also, apart from that, you really, really need to go inwards. In see, when you want to beautify your outwards, you have to beautify your inwards. It's as simple as that. There is no two ways about it. And also, a lot of you would be or could be planning for a leadership program in your career or business or something like that for the future. So check what is it that you need to let go, what sort of belief system that you need to release to get into the right mentorship program as well. Okay. Now, let's take an overall message for career while we are here. What does your career talk about? This is a very beautiful deck that I'm using, which is, I keep forgetting the name of these decks, but it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. Okay. The Fool's card. Wow, you're getting such major arcana card on this live reading. I'm not surprised. This is taking a leap of faith, right? Going where your calling is. And, it's so funny. Yesterday, I bumped into an acquaintance yesterday. And my acquaintance and me were discussing about the solar eclipse, and she was asking me, what is it that you think about the eclipse? And I feel, and I very strongly feel that there's a lot of releasing that you need to do, and I cannot stress enough on this whole power of releasing. And I also told her, which I'm going to touch base, and I also told her there are two types of people who are suffering as a whole and in general at this point in time. There are two types of people. One, with no judgment attached. One, and this is just my view, okay? So I'm putting in that little disclaimer out there. So one is, or one are those type of people, that set of people which have not accepted their calling for some or the other reason, right? And are stuck in the loop. And you will realize and you will notice that if you are one of those, that because you have to pay bills, you have to do a lot of things, you're still not able to get out of that profile, the job, or that place where you feel that you are stuck, so you are there, right? That kind of situation. And the second situation is for those people who have accepted their calling and they're transitioning. So you're suffering a lot because you're transitioning, right? Suffering in the sense there are challenges, there are situations that you are not able to go through very easily because you have accepted that this is my path, this is where I need to go. And this is exactly the transitioning phase that is getting chaotic. It's extremely getting chaotic. It is not easy to transition. I mean, not easy to transition, right? It's very challenging. And I'm talking from a place of experience where I am in the process of transitioning. So there's so much of suffering and so much of pain, and there are so many challenges. You feel like, Lord, why now? Finally, please, can I just like get out of this misery? And that's your deciding factor when you are going through that in your heart. When you're going through that suffering, and you decide that okay, you know what, I don't want the suffering right now, let me go back to my old comfort zone, let me go back to my old 9 to 5 job, or let me go back to my old, I'm just giving an example, okay, of this thing, there's no judgment here. Let me go back to this old lifestyle, let me go back to that old relationship because that was my place of comfort, right? So you're gone back in the loop. But if you just have a little patience, which I am trying to have, like a little patience, and you just walk, like that mile, you just like go there, then all your sufferings will end. Okay, that's all your sufferings will end. So that is what the fool is talking about. For you to take a leap of faith, for you to understand that you are not made for what's in the box, you are made for what's outside the box, and you all have a purpose, a life purpose, to go ahead and just go ahead and check what's better for you, right? So that's what it's coming for career. And let's check what's coming for relationship very quickly. And do not be rattled by what people are saying, okay? It just doesn't make sense. Just follow your path. There are a lot of things that will happen, but the fool does not care. The fool just goes ahead and follows, his or her path. And that is very, very important. Just go ahead and do that. Okay. Wow, the King of Swords. So, relationships is all about clarity. It's all about connecting with the person, that any relationship, I'm not talking about just relationship in generic for love, I'm talking about any relationship, okay? There is clarity that's required, but this is about a romantic relationship. The person that you are dealing with, okay, likes clarity in communication. So ensure that you deal with clarity with this person, okay, whoever you are. That's the energy of this person, right? And if at all you feel that at any point in time there is some sort of clarity blockage, then you really need to work on your, throat chakra. Okay. What else is happening at this eclipse? Let me check. Give me just a moment here. Okay, Six of Wands. Wow. I see that you're moving away from something that was absolutely delusional, and to you're moving away from muckier waters to better place. Okay? You're moving away from muckier waters to better place. And that's exactly what the solar eclipse is calling you to do. Like release, let go of all these people, places, and situations that does not do any good to you, and just move on. Okay, so we're going to do some shadow work as well and check what is it that you actually need to release. Okay, let's check. So instantly the card that popped out is the death card. Wow. See, I told you there's a huge transitioning happening, and an ending of something is definitely a new beginning. So how do you get into a new beginning if you don't end something, right? And I also see a lot of karmic cycles ending for somebody, a lot of karma based situations ending for somebody. So let it happen. Take action towards your new situation, but you cannot do that till you don't end what was creating chaos, what was stuck in your life. It's a very beautiful card, and there's a lot of major arcana card if you guys have noticed that's happened so far. Okay, let's check who is here to which spirit guide is here to guide us. So in this deck, I don't have the Archangel Michael's card right now because that is used at my altar. Okay, so one card flip that says Mother Mary. So sweet. I really like this card a lot. Love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. See, look at this again. There's something that we're talking about is letting go. Let go of the need to be right all the time. There are people who are egoistic, narcissistic, and they want to like hold on to anger, animosity. But I think you should just let go of the need to be right, because even if you're right, if it's not doing anything good to you, it's like, okay, just stop arguing, just stop fighting with stupid people. They are dumb. Okay, just stop fighting with people who are not ready to listen to you but only throw out bullshit on you. Just stop it and choose peace. Exactly, just block the people who act smart, you know and mother healing is possible at this point in time. So get healed and stay peaceful always. Till we meet again. Bye bye.